one of them needs to win and one of them needs to lose here if either of them are going to make it in. So we will just make it our way into the matchup here. Let me just get the screen up for you all. As yeah, again, we're gonna be going to Villa and we're gonna be looking at the bans here.
2Faced with the first ban. I am feeling
a Twitch
ban. You really think so? We didn't see a lot of Twitch. We didn't see a lot of Twitch during that last one.
I don't know. I just know that whoever it was, Grixer just mains Twitch, so I thought that they might try to ban him, but no, that's not a very viable ban.
Yeah, the Jackal ban makes sense.
Yeah, a lot more sense than Twitch.
This is a huge map. Jackal can effectively cut the roaming down completely and save the attack a lot of time if he can pin down one of the defenders in his current state. Another Thatcher ban coming out. I think that, you know, Obey well versed in the way that the Thatcher ban works, but we're just gonna have to see what 2Faced have in store for these defensive rounds. They're gonna have to make every defensive round count. They can't afford to give Obey any kind of edge. We see how powerful their attacks are on defender-sided maps. So I think with the level of teamwork that Obey are displaying at the moment, I think that they are overall a better team, but 2Faced can still make something happen. We saw how close it got some of those rounds, and if Obey aren't in the mindset to clutch up, 2Faced could easily, you know, come out on top. The Mira and the Echo being banned as well. Nothing out of the ordinary, I would say, for this map. The only one that is, you know, kind of different is the Thatcher ban, but that's just the common theme that we see between these two teams. And we are actually going to see a Montaigne coming out during the reveal phase for Obey. Let's see if 2F are going to play into that and go for some kind of a 6th pick, thinking that they might play it. Obviously, the Montaigne is most likely some kind of 6th pick here. And yep, 6 picking the Lion off of the Valkyrie, going to the Cade. So, interesting. I think that the Dokkaebi Lion combo is going to be, you know, difficult for 2Faced to deal with. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for 2Faced to deal with. They're going to have their mute jammers positioned in such a way to be able to move into them, or at least be inside of them when the calls come out, because that's the only way to not be affected by it without, you know, pinning yourself into a corner and having to turn off the phone directly. But if there's any 2Faced defenders trying to roam, it's going to be hard for them. But basically, the way that they're set up, they've got a lot of anchors and only really one potential roamer. And I would imagine that they're just going to all anchor down on site and just try to, you know, force Obey to make a mistake in order to try to take some of these defensive rounds. I don't really think they're going to be roaming unless they go up in rounds very early.
Yeah, I definitely, I mean, I hope that they just stay, like, on the site. I mean, based on this lineup, it's definitely not going to bode well for them if they try to go for any sort of a roam game here. And looking at the way that they are set up at the moment, I think that it's going to be a heavy site. And even though there's no Jackal in play, they banned him out. They're still going to be saying, yo, let's just stick to the site and let's just try to play this as best as we can and as safe as we can, because we know how well Obey can roam clear. We know how well their droning is, and we know that they're just insane when it comes to info. They just know everything. But we can't give them those early picks. We need to make them come to us. This is defense. They have the advantage now starting on defense. I think this is another one of the more defender-sided maps. So it's definitely going to make sense why they're going to stay on the site and let the defense do its bidding. Yeah. Filthy, though, he'll take the first kill onto Force, who was just taking a little stroll downstairs, not worried about anything on red stairs. He was just trying to make his way over to the kitchen. He was trying to get some food. But Filthy will shut him down with a couple of bullets to the chest, and that's going to be the first pick of the round.
Abaddon now pushing in through the trophy entrance. Going to be pre-firing just a little bit, revealing his position, but at the same time taking full control. They're going to want to push this player out of 90 hallway to gain control and push from the opposite side at the same time. But now it looks like Obey are just waiting patiently, trying to determine how their push is going to go. No IQ on the board, so that's not that big of a deal. but it's going to be difficult for them to drone that they won't, since they won't be able to take down the mute jammers from below. Grixer right now has taken the place of Abinai, as Fozo is going to be droning, and we also see Hibana playing on the 90 window. Can't tell whose name that is because of the, you know, just the way everything is set up at the moment. But a lot of big push here coming out from Abinai. Isn't going to net anything quite yet. They're just trying to get rid of all the intel they can. And I think, yep, Filthy was down there. And, oh my goodness. The line coming out now. This is the last thing that 2F want to see. Call out taking full control of 90 and has now moved his way all the way into study. Crazy has to be careful of the study doorway. He's going to be watching it very patiently. With the phone call going off, he's going to reveal his position to the attackers if they're in a place to stop it, or in a position to hold it. More smoke's going down. As the wall is going to get opened up? No, it's actually not. There's a mute jammer there, so that's exactly what they needed at the moment. Oh, lots of sprays coming out from Crazy. He's going to get a double. Dream with the cleanup on to call out from behind. Well played defense by 2F. Forest there. They really needed that extra body.
I mean,
and get rid of the mute jammers. They couldn't get rid of the mute jammers.
No, they definitely. I mean, this is the point in time where you got to see a twitch come out from Grixer, to be able to try to take care of those mute jammers, because that was obvious. That was honestly, or the IQ needs to stay alive longer and just shoot them from below. I mean, Forrest, I have no idea what he was doing in that round. I mean, it looked like he was just casually strolling through his own home, like nothing was going on, and he got shot up for it. But ultimately, that round came down to the Alda. You know, the Alda. I believe that. That Crazy, he was able to get a 3K on that round, and that 2K at the end, I mean, he just sprayed through the smoke with all 81 of those bullets, and he found the 2 kills. It was as easy as that. But this time around, we're going to be seeing now the trophy and statuary. So a typical secondary site, I would say, for this map. Without the Thatcher, though, they're not going to really... I would assume that they're going to still open up the wall as Butter's going to lag out. Oh, no, he's back. All right, we're good. We're good. But,
okay, that was close. He was doing the running man there for a little bit as he was trying to run over and put down this Evil Eye in the corner by the statue. Yeah, I feel like we're going to see a very anchor-heavy game coming out from 2F.
Does Ella have the shotgun?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Does Ella have a shotgun? That is a very good question at the moment.
I would assume that she does.
Switch to that here momentarily. Yeah.
Because, or maybe even not, as I don't really, we don't see wow, what is Forrest doing? Okay, no, he doesn't have the shotgun. Forrest just wanted the team kill call out for some reason, maybe just pre-firing with all of those bullets. But ultimately, that's gonna be your Hibana out of the game, and no more hard breacher for this attack. That's gonna be pay big dividends.
Yeah, Crazy getting on cam, trying to gather a little bit of intel for his team and watch his own back at the same time, as the attackers are actually just kind of playing up above. That TK is a big problem. They're going to have to alter their attacks severely in order to actually gain any kind of ground at the moment. Looking like they want to do some kind of a roam clear. Do they know where Crazy is, though? Do they know that he's playing in that bar area? So they could pin him down with the Lion and the Dokkaebi call. But I don't think they know that he's there exactly. I think he did spot Jaeger for a second. Filthy being pressured. Oh, spots the Dokkaebi there for just a second. Narrowly escapes those shots. Crazy now waiting by the pool table. Oh, Filthy looking for some shots onto Dokkaebi. Not quite landing it, as Crazy is still waiting patiently for Grixer, or looks like Abinai actually, to push up. Filthy playing on the red stairs once again. Lots of good coverage from the defenders at the moment. Really watching each other's backs pretty well. Going for some pre-fires. The Lion's going to go off and hold Crazy in place. He's going to get droned out and most likely pre-fired. Yes, he will. Very nice roam clear coming out from Obey so far.
And I mean, that's what Obey has been kind of known for through Challenger League this season. They've been really efficient on their roam clear, and they've been really efficient when it comes time to take the site. Just a few hiccups have caused them to lose some rounds and some possibly out-of-tune play. And ooh, the bullet hole peek from Butters. Take the head right off of Abinai. Why you gotta do that man dirty like that? Oh my God! Yeah, was that him that found another kill? No, it was Creators to just get to demolish Grixer right through the head. But it seems like they've kind of switched over to a master take. Maybe if Fozo is over there, Forrest might go for the rotate. But ultimately, I don't really see the point of going through Master. I mean, you lost your Heartbreacher due to a team kill from Force. The only two operators you have left are the Dokkaebi and the IQ. Forrest will take one out onto Creators, hitting a nice shot there through the door frame, and they might even just be able to walk their way right into sight. Forrest does have the diffuser, so he can possibly go for a plant, but the smoke canister is actually going to miss. He's going to be able to get this down, but actually Butters, a little wide swing, take down Forrest. He's going to go for the player on side of the master door, and Butters, he'll find himself a nice little 3K on the round, and they'll take round number 2 here on Villa.
Yeah, Obey not looking good so far. A TK and some, you know, just reckless walking around the map is costing them some rounds. Definitely time taking control of the map for sure because of the, you know, the lack of bodies they have on the attacking side. But I think that the TK, I don't think we're going to see another one. I highly doubt it unless Obey are completely thrown.
That's 2 TKs so far, though. I mean, there was a TK in the first round from Crazy. It was 2 LMGs too that TK'd. It was the LMG of the Alda and then the IQ LMG. So maybe it's just the LMGs just TKing each other, you know?
Yep. So we're gonna see a kitchen defense from 2F here. We haven't really seen anything too out of the ordinary. This Villa, you know, the defense wins. The defense wins on Villa. It's usually how it goes anyway. I think that was it the game you and I were casting the other day where a team tried to rush up rush up the bottom of the kitchen and they all just got mollywopped by a shotgun.
Yes. I definitely remember that. I couldn't tell you which match it was, but I definitely remember casting a match where everyone just got demolished coming up this pantry stairs. Which, I mean, it's not a bad rush. I mean, it's maybe not expected by the defense, but ultimately, I mean, if the defense expects you to come from there and they've caught on to it before you can actually control the site, it's going to be a very difficult for you to try to get away from that doorway. You know, it hurts.
Yeah, definitely. Once you put yourself in that little kill box in there, you're kind of stuck and there's no way to get out. Abinai clearing out through library. Butters, once again, it looks like it's the exact same bullet holes he had before. These are very effective, and Creator's going to be trying to gather as much intel as he can with the pulse on site, looking for a C4 from below, and it looks like Smoke was actually up in a really interesting spot, trying to get up on top of this shelf, it looks like. Can he actually get up there? Oh, he can.
Oh my
That's
God,
the most unexpected. That is the most unexpected position I think I've ever seen anybody play in, because there's no way you're going to be looking left when you come through that doorway. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, that's just such a weird angle to hold it, like, in general, like, in that corner. So, like, I would say that nobody really ever holds that. But, oh, the bullet pull peaks. You'll pay for it this time. Fozo is expecting it. Butters is going to fall a little early on here, a little bit over halfway with the rounds left. Crazy's still doing a little bit of work on that Mozzie. We'll take a drone inside of the Master. It looks like Fozo has his position pinned down and could possibly go for the peek here, but no, there's actually somebody crazy. What? He shot him through the wall, I think, or something. He'll eventually fall down to sight. And oh, the fadeaways. He's vaulting through the barricade. Grixer, say goodnight. That's a nasty 2 shots there from Crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Great play from him. And it looked like a TK upstairs to me at first.
I thought it was a TK too, yeah.
Like, what is happening? But, you know, Crazy just playing very well. Abinai looking for those shots onto Filthy, but won't land them and is taken down promptly. Now, once again, we have, I think it's Forrest and Callout in a 2v4 scenario, but 2 of the defenders are very weak. They could come back from this. More of the floor is being opened up as the wall is getting opened up. And things aren't looking good for Obey at the moment, but you know, like I said, 2 of these defenders are very, very weak. Pretty much 1 or 2 bullets to each one, and that evens up the man count. But the pulse downstairs is going to be giving a ton of intel, as Force is actually going to be looking for this pulse now with the scanner. Could find him and potentially shoot him through the floor if possible. But with the attackers being what seems to be as, you know, they're so disjointed. I don't think that they're going to be able to link up and actually make anything happen here. With only 20 seconds left, Callout is making his way down the hallway into the library. Oh no, he's going to get taken down as it looks like Crazy's going to go up for a flank, but Dream's going to take down Forrest, as he most likely went to try to push the wall itself. So, 2F looking pretty strong, and we're seeing a lot of sloppy play coming out from Obey in the last few rounds. But one thing I do want to highlight is Fozo reading into those bullet holes being played by, I believe it was Creators, or was it
No,
Butters?
it was Butters again. And
Yeah.
you know how the saying goes: "Fool me once, shame on me, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, let the chopper rain down on you." Is that how it goes? Is that how the J. Cole song goes?
I've never heard it quite said like that, but yeah,
Well, obviously,
Obey,
we gotta keep it a little PG now. All right, Rams. I understand that. I might cuss a little bit, but I'm not gonna full out. I'm not gonna full drop a J. Cole album on him.
Yeah, Obey are going to adapt. They're one of those teams that you can't always, play the same defensive setup versus them over and over and over again. They're going to read into it, and, Fozo obviously reading into that play right there by Butters was big, but Crazy came up big for his team there, got those 2 kills and made it back to site, and that effectively demolished the attack. Obviously, Abinai tried to trade it back in his favor, looking for that pick onto Filthy, but I think he hit a goo mine, and then Filthy obviously waiting for him in anticipation just shut it down. As we're going to see once again an Aviator bar defense, and it just looks like 2F are pretty much running the gauntlet here on Villa. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary from them in the way that they're defending. It's just the way that they're supposed to defend, and Obey are just not up to standard at the moment.
I agree. Obey has not played like we've seen him play in the past, and that's another sloppy play. Abunai trying to get in. He's trying to entry in, but he didn't let the drone clear out first, and that was an easy kill for Filthy. It did get traded out, though, but that's your buck. That's one of your big operators. He had just switched off the Ash. If he still had the Ash, it might have been a little bit better, but that's 2 sets of grenades. All that destruction from below is now off of the board for this attack. They have the Zofia, and they have Forrest on the IQ. He can possibly try to open up some of these angles with by taking the mute jammers off and then allowing for call out to Hibana the walls. But he's gonna have to find them, and it looks like he's just looking at nothingness right now. He's trying to figure out what he wants to shoot, but ultimately he hasn't been able to open things up yet. But it looks like the Hibana will be able to open up at least one of the walls.
Yeah, I want to see the difference here between the way that Obey attack this round with Buck gone versus the way that they attack the other round with IQ gone. And as we can see, Forrest has come downstairs and enabling Callout to open the wall in front of him. Fozo playing inside a statue, but Callout gets taken out by Butters from inside a sight, I would assume. It looks like Crazy is still playing in 90 and is going to rotate his way towards the main stairs, trying to retake the position that the attackers think they potentially could have control of. Forrest is going to be raining some bullets back towards Crazy as he rotates his way through, going for some free fires. Forrest still playing on this rappel. He's going to be trying to lock down any defenders trying to rotate around in the site. Is now going to rappel onto the balcony, and Grixer now with full control of 90, going to get rid of the Evil Eye in his way. Just going to be holding down the hallway as Fozo looking straight into sight, trying to pick off any of the defenders, but it seems like they've all retreated to inside of the vault. That concussion is going to land and stun someone for at least a little bit. Oh, did he see the feet there for just a second? I think he did, and he's still looking there, but with only 30 seconds left, it's not looking good for Obey. A C4 coming out now. Is Forrest going to dodge it? Phone calls coming out now as they eventually are going to be pushing in. Forrest going for the distraction and not being able to quite land any shots yet. They could go for a plant here, and Fozo, for some reason, walking out from the safety of inside by the vault door is going to get taken down, and now Grixer's just going to be standing in the middle of the site looking for a shot, but no, he's going to get taken down. He knew that there was no hope there, and 2F are just looking too good on Villa.
They look this looks like a completely different team than what we just saw on Clubhouse. 4-0 right now, and Butters leading the way, 8-2. Dream 2-0, the perfect scenario for him. That support player has no deaths, and the kills going on Obey. if I read that correctly, I don't think anybody had more than 3 or 4 kills, which is how many rounds we've played.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt the
Obey
CGG
are
stats.
Obey are not looking good here.
Nope.
This is, they don't have to win this game, but they are not putting up a good showing on Villa. That's for sure. 2F on the other hand, looking great, winning 4 defensive rounds in a row, and I'm anticipating at this point, the way these rounds have been going, I'm anticipating 6-0 defense coming out from 2F.
Wow, you're gonna say that?
I don't see Obey winning an attack. They're the way that they're playing it, they're not coordinating well enough. Once their initial pushers are taken down, they literally fall apart and they seem so disjointed. There's no contingency plan back for them, and Sonics are going to be watching this and taking tons of notes on this, trying to force this map into the rotation during the relegation match, I would assume, at least at some point. But maybe they'll turn it around. Maybe they'll make me eat my words, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
I mean, I hope that you eat your words too, because this just doesn't look like the Obey team that we've seen in the past. And maybe Obey, they're saving strats. They're saving strats to play the Sonics. That's what it is. We figured it out. I think we figured it out. Everybody in chat, y'all can calm down. They're not going to be. They're just saving strats. That's all I gotta say. But
well, Forrest has taken control of the kitchen, looking once again for all of that utility down below him, making sure that drone from his teammate on the side of Grixer was not, in fact, a Mozzie drone. Grixer now positioning his drone in the hallway to effectively catch any flankers. Is going to see, I believe that's Filthy, rotating downstairs. Maybe he's going to go for a cutoff or just hold an angle. Not quite sure yet. Yeah, Grixer's definitely going for this. He's going to be going for this cutoff, trying to stop Jaeger from coming up below as the rest of his teammates effectively distract for him and bait the Jaeger out. Crazy, however, could flank back up, and Filthy's actually going to be flanking up the opposite staircase. Crazy going for a flank. This is a pincer maneuver. Forrest gets one onto Crazy. However, Filthy with potentially a double, but no, is only going to take down the buck. Grixer able to trade it out, so looking good for Obey. Looking much better for Obey this round. Forrest has taken a significant amount of damage, but nowhere near as much as I believe that's... Who is that on the Cade? I can't even tell, honestly.
Creators.
Yeah, it's Creators. He's taking a ton of damage as well. Butter's now watching down through the Astronomy hatch towards the doorway, trying to catch any attackers walking up towards Astronomy staircase. And now the defender's just going to lie in wait. The attack has to make something happen. This is that moment. And looking the wrong way. Forrest is going to get taken down by Butters, evening up the man count. Oh, a nice shot. Another one coming out from Butters. Fantastic plays from him, knowing exactly what's going on. Call out. Now looking through as, Grixer almost taking Butters down, though. That was very, very close. Creators is going to be waiting, watching the Astronomy staircase. Now looking for an impact. Not quite netting the kill quite yet, but call out now looking through Astronomy. Does he know the player's playing behind the desk? I don't think he knows. There could be another potential TK here at the moment, as Butters is going to pop up. Can he get the last kill? No, he's going to get traded out by Call Out. Smoke going to be forcing his position out back towards the bathroom with only 20 seconds left. Call Out going to be patiently waiting for any of the defenders to be peeking at the wrong moment, but things are looking once again in favor of 2F with only 10 seconds left. There really isn't much he can do. He's just going to run straight through, could potentially run all the way to the other site and catch these defenders off guard, which is exactly what he's going to try to do. He's going to have to net a double kill here. He can get one, but can he get the other? Where's the last player? Does he know? Looking for pre-fire, but can't quite get it. My goodness, I was out of breath there. Sheesh. Everything was happening so fast.
Yeah, that round just happened so quick, and it was ultimately all up to the Hibana there, and he almost had a nice clutch there from Call Out, but that 6-0 half is looking a lot closer to coming true than I think a lot of us thought.
I'm really seeing a 6-0 half here. If there's any site that Obey are gonna win on attack, it's probably gonna be this one. But it's just the way that they're attacking just doesn't look good. They're definitely not looking good this round, and actually no hard breach being brought this time. and they're just gonna go bring out the Dokkaebi in the line once again. I feel like they need to change up something in their attack here to at least make it a little bit more viable, because, you know, this is whatever they're doing right now just is not working. They have to change something if they want to win any of their attacks, but 2F just sitting up 5 rounds have to be feeling pretty good about themselves. Crazy once again on the Mozzie. We saw a fantastic play from him earlier in the match, and yeah, I don't see 2Faced changing anything in the way that they're defending, and it's really all up to Obey to actually make something happen, because they're not doing anything.
Yeah, like I said, it's just not looking good for Obey. Maybe we'll see some switchovers happen over on their defense, but I mean, at most, they're going to be going down 5-1, you know, at the least. And what's going on here? Oh, they're going to do the rush right up the pantry stairs. The lion call will come out, but it looks like the defense is ready. They're going to look around the corner. That smoke shotgun will find one. It can't find the second, though, but Trade's coming back and forth. It leaves. What just happened? 2Faced. How do you win that round? It's the 6-0 half.
I said it, 6-0 half.
Shots by creators. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was very much not what Obey needed to do to try to win an attacking round. Was definitely not just rush straight into the site. But they did get up. They did get in there very quickly. The line was timed well, but 2F just once again are waiting patiently and just know that all they have to do is wait. It's all in Obey's favor, or excuse me, all in 2F's favor at that point. So let's see if Obey can turn it around on attack. It wouldn't be the first time we've go up 6-0 on Villa and comes back when they're on defense and ties it up and we go into overtime. It wouldn't be the first time, but I don't think that Obey are,
Attackers
you know,
need to locate and defuse
at this point I would assume that they either aren't trying or they are just not a Villa team. It's hard to tell.
I don't think they're a Villa team. I gotta say it. I don't think
You're
that they're a Villa team. I don't
think they're a Villa team.
Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I saw them play a Villa match. I've never casted them playing on Villa.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're playing on this map.
Yeah.
Because
maybe they just aren't a Villa team. Exactly. I agree. That could be. Because I'm looking through it right now. I see Consulate a lot.
Attackers must locate
yeah,
and
they played Consulate a lot. Coastline.
Oh, can you land it? No. Oh, so close.
They played
so
Villa once against Shrug.
Oh, they're absolutely gonna meme this round on defense. They're not, like, you can tell by the way that they're playing. They're literally not even gonna try this round. They're gonna go for spawn kills and jump outs galore. I can't wait for Force to jump out of this window. I literally can't wait. It's gonna happen. There's no way it doesn't.
What, the jump outs and the meme?
Yeah, yeah. Obey is 100% about to jump out and run all over the map, just doing ridiculous things.
I expected to. I mean, we said, like, they said that we were gonna enjoy casting this match. Call Out even has the MP5K instead of the shotgun, which is always interesting. Forrest did get the kill. Did he jump out though? I didn't get to see it. I don't know if he did or not. But Abu and I will take out Filthy, and it looks like Forrest is. No, he didn't actually jump out. So yeah, I think he caught that player on the outside of the window or from somewhere. But trades coming back and forth. Filthy with the double kill in the round, and some shots actually coming through the wall onto Forrest as he's actually gonna get wall banged there. Crazy has turned his hacks on. He's like, I've had enough. I'm trying to get these 3 points to try to stay out of Challenge League.
Yep. Grixer now going to looks like he wants to go for a flank on 90, but has to be careful of the main staircase as he's going to leave Fozo high and dry in the to the
exactly.
Yeah, he's effectively leaving his teammate high and dry in this scenario. But that's not to be underestimated. He could. No, Grixer will not pick up that kill. Creator's going to take him down instantly, and now it's all up to Fozo in a 1v3 scenario. Can he clutch it? He can. Oh no, he's taking so much damage, looking in all sorts of different directions, but can't quite get the land on the shots to anyone. and 2F with the 7-0 on Villa. I have to imagine that Obey are not the Villa team. And that will effectively end their season. They are in first, and 2F and in second place currently, but if Rise win and tie, oh no, they can't. Wait, yeah, they can win and tie. They can win and tie and take second place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Forrest knows it too. He wants to look at the Moss files. I definitely think there was some sus bullets coming out of Crazy's gun. But like you